Hello and welcome back, everyone. So today we have quite a few jobs to do. It's that time of year where there's always a bunch of little jobs. And some of the jobs we're doing today are collecting delphinium seeds. We'll be pinching off a dahlia so it's nice and full come fall, because who doesn't love dahlias that are just nice and bushy, full of flowers. And we're going to be cleaning up one of the hydrangeas I have over here just to get better air circulation. So we have a few jobs to do. And if we do them now, we have more time to enjoy in the garden. This is one of the delphiniums where we're going to be taking seeds from. Now, collecting seed from delphiniums, you don't have to wait until the pod's totally brown. You may miss some seeds. But what I like to do is use a paper bag. This one's a little beaten up with a handle, because right here on the plant support, I can hang it. I can just throw all my seeds in here. Now let's take a look though, what I mean. Let's see here. Like we have brown pods just like this. You may or may not be able to see some seeds down in there, but we may have lost some seeds. Where maybe a pod that's not so brown, you can see it start to split like that one. It's a little brown, not totally, but that is ready. So you can go ahead and collect it just like that one there. Tip's a little bit brown, but it's ready to collect because it's splitting. And I don't want you to go ahead and lose some delphinium seeds because you're trying to wait until they're totally brown. Like, where is it here? This one right here. I may have lost some seeds just because it's so open, but that is the name of the game. You can go ahead and just take one pod off. Let's go with this one right here. It's time consuming. All you have to do is take it between your thumb and forefinger and pinch it off. Oh, took it all, but it can come off. Just rip it down and you're good to go. I'm trying to hold the camera. I think that's why it's being more of a pain. But typically all I do is go to the base of the seed pods and clip it right off. And that is it. It's simple. Let's see, there might be some seeds down in there. Now, sometimes, depending whether it be too hot, not enough rain, you may not get a lot of seeds. So keep that in mind. Like these are ready right here. All for open. There's actually seeds there. You can see it right there. But a delphinium can produce up to 1,000 seeds. But it may not. But seeing how these pods are open, they're not totally brown. They're a little brown. Don't wait until they're totally brown because you may lose some delphinium seeds. Just a quick stop, everyone. I just wanted to show everyone I split this delphinium border in half, or delphinium bed, and I put spotted bee balm in here. I'm going to have to trim it before it self-seeds and just let it keep coming up every year. I wanted these beautiful wasps in here because they take care of aphids, other pests. And if you don't invite your predators to come into your garden, you'll be inundated by pests. So I split this delphinium border in half, bed. I put all the spotted bee balm in here just to help everything out. So we'll see how it works out. So far, so good. But keep that in mind if you're setting up stuff. Get those predators in there for your garden. Welcome to the front garden, everyone. This is a garden next to the road and the driveway. It's a garden I love coming home to, just due to the amount of insects you see flying around, the grasses, the cosmos, the hostas, the self-seeded verbena, the heuchera back there. I really, really enjoy coming to this garden. It's also the part of the garden where we keep our dahlias, and the dahlias we're going to be pinching off. It's called David Howard. It's one of my most favorite dahlias, and the reason why is it has dark foliage with a beautiful orange flower. It adds so much pizzazz to your garden if that's what you're looking for. And I'm just in love with David Howard. It's a great dahlia. I'm going to show you a close-up, but pinching off your dahlias is so simple, but yet it has big rewards, because instead of just getting tall, it gets bushy. And with that bushiness comes with more flowers, and everything just looks more full, happier, and healthier. So go ahead and pinch your dahlias, because you'll be rewarded greatly. You'll see where their branches off, and you're going to have a main stem coming up. All you have to do is take your thumb and forefinger and pinch it off. Doesn't take long. And here is the tip of that dahlia. This dahlia is probably about maybe 12 inches high. But just pinching off this dahlia should make it nice and bushy. Come fall, it'll be full of flowers. I would just have to keep deadheading, and it'll keep producing until I have to dig it up when it gets hit by frost. You can't leave them in the ground here. I've tried it even with laying a bunch of mulch. It doesn't work for me. But that is how you get nice bushy dahlias to get more blooms in your garden. This is the hydrangea. We're going to be cleaning up a little bit. Obviously take off anything dead. But this hydrangea, for one reason or another, puts off tons of new shoots everywhere. And all the new shoots can be potential cuttings, meaning more hydrangeas for your garden. I've taken a bunch of cuttings here. All you have to do is maybe take a 12-inch cutting, maybe less, cut it below a node, strip the leaves off. There we go. Could probably take a few more of those leaves off. Put it in the corner of a pot, because the corners of pots have better drainage, so it shouldn't rot. And then it should root from the nodes, adding more hydrangeas to your garden. And hydrangeas put off a lot of new shoots, so you can add a lot more to your garden. The only caveat I'm going to give you is some hydrangeas bloom on new wood or new growth, others on old growth. So be careful what you're trimming, because you may lose blooms for that coming year or that year. So just take note where your hydrangeas have bloomed from. But if you don't care, you're just trying to trim it up, get it back under control. It is what it is. Let it rest, and you should see where all those beautiful blooms come from. But trimming up your shrubs and plants, the better airflow you can get, the better off your plant will be, because you're not dealing with all that fungus or diseases that like that moist environments. And that almost applies for any plant, whether it be rust or anything like that. Just trimming up your plants will make it that much healthier, just a little bit of maintenance. That's it, everyone. Thanks for watching. Have fun in your gardens. And until next time, bye-bye.